Hi there. Book tapping, page turning, anyone? Okay. I've a few books here. Let's try this one first. This is quite a good book. Never Knowing by Chevy Stevens. Basically, I think she's a writer. And she has a partner and a dog. And she is adopted, and she really wants to find her birth parents. She finds out who her birth mother is and finds out that she was attacked by the father, and that's how she became pregnant. And she I can't really remember everything that happens, but he's obviously a bad person. Well, it says on the back here, a wanted man who has been slaying women every summer for over 30 years. So, he's obviously an evil man, and she finds him, and the police tries to use her to lure him out. I don't think that works, and then she ends up going to see him, and he really wants a relationship with her, and she obviously hates him because he's a murderer. And she actually ends up killing him. So, spoiler alert. That really was a spoiler alert, wasn't it? Does she kill him? I can't actually remember. Because I'm pretty much on the last page and no, I don't know. Probably did. Anyway. I mean, it's a good book anyway, how they describe sort of what's going on and everything. Okay, another good one that I won't ruin is this one. I bought this from a charity shop while in Tenerife. I love the smell of books. Very good book. Basically, a couple of rich children are kidnapped and they have to find, obviously, who did it and find the kids. I would say that's worth the read. This is Alex Cross, and that was a movie with Morgan Freeman in as Alex Cross, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. And big twists and turns and excitement, so that's a good one. I like the thrillers. I used to read a lot of romance, but they're very much the same, and you know, it's and yeah, it's just a really good book for the twists and turns and stuff like that. It's not quite the same, is it, having a Kindle or just an e-reader as having an actual book. I mean, yeah, for on holiday and things, they're not necessarily practical, but I would never get through a whole book on holiday anyway. It's only when you're like lying by the pool when you haven't got anything planned that you might crack a book out and but when I go on holiday, I like to do stuff during the day, see places rather than just sit by the pool. I'm not that kind of person. I remember when I went to Tenerife, I went with my best friend, and There were these beds on our hotel, sort of, I don't know what you call it, veranda thing, and we laid there, and I just kept fidgeting around. I was like, oh, I don't want to just lay here. I can't. For some reason, I just feel absolute poo if I just lay in bed. Like if I watch TV and I'm laying in bed, I sometimes feel like crap. Most of the time feel like crap. If I wake up and I just, like some people can wake up and then sit up in their bed and read. Couldn't do that. I have to get up, change out of my pyjamas, into my normal clothes straight away. Even if it's like out of my pyjamas and into clothes that look like pyjamas, but I don't wear them to bed. So like jogging bottoms or something. I just can't be in my pyjamas. Like I get up, have a wee, get changed into my clothes, then I have breakfast. You know, don't like to have my breakfast in my pyjamas because I just want to be done with bed when I wake up, because otherwise I'll just be tired and feel gross, and I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. But let me know that already. I haven't got a lot of battery left. I wasn't very prepared. I didn't realise that it was even low. So I can only go on for another couple of minutes. Or a few minutes. Let's move on to our last book, which might freak you out a little bit. It's very interesting. I find psychology and criminals and everything very interesting. I'm subscribed to Real Crime magazine. I just love it. I know it's really... I'm the kind of person, though, that... I'm a very empathetic person. So if someone cries, I cry, that kind of thing. But I just find this kind of stuff interesting. Sometimes they, in the magazine anyway, share too much detail on how the victim was killed, and some things can be quite upsetting because it's so brutal. But you just have to not think about it really and just read the words and think about the sort of mind of the people behind it, I guess. And this book is interesting because you really get into the mindset of the people. And yeah, I have 1 minute left. So yeah, it's very interesting. I recommend this to people who like the same thing as me. Okay. I will do probably a longer one of those in the future.